All right, guys, this is your boy Bitcoin and crypto news for 2/6/2018. We see that nice little pop back from yesterday's low. I had some weird Bitcoin dreams, but that's okay. So Bitcoin up 200 divided by 7190. Bitcoin up about 2.5%. Let's move that to percentage terms. So I did add to some positions yesterday. Let's just see how those did. So up 2.7, and this is up 9 divided by 340. 2.7, okay. So right basically in line that the altcoins, the whole overall market moved with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin rallied about 2.7% in the last 24 hours, and the market rallied about 2.7. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna go in through all my cryptos, and yesterday I was down. So let's just remember negative 6,100, that was how much I was down. So for the first time since trading cryptos, I was down. So I was down 6,100. So let's just keep an eye on this. I would guess I made about, should have made about $3,000 last night. But let's kind of go through here and update the portfolio. And I do this every day live in front of you guys. Bitcoin 262. I was talking to Mr. S and I asked him what I should buy, and he said Myota. 154. He loves Myota. Golem 29. ZRX 89. Neo 94. So it looks like I'm probably gonna outperform the market, but we'll see. Nimic 228. Actually, Nimic down since then. Hush. I was gonna buy more Hush last night at $1.50, 216. That would have been a nice little buy there. Railblocks XRB 949. Blockcat 112. Let me put Blockcat down here too. 112 and Blockcat. I have to add these. Move this down. W40. Ah! Okay. EMC2. That was one coin I decided on my own, which obviously is not a good decision. Verge. Agoras. I think Agoras is unchanged. 207, so a little bit of pop here on Agoras. Agoras is my biggest position. Okay. H share. I think it's a little above 9. 993. Nice pop in H share. H share. Oh yeah, H share. And AGI and Binance. Binance 792. Ooh, Binance is just a piece of garbaggio. The ones that I picked on my own are terrible, to be completely honest. The ones I've been picking on my own are so bad. Oh, this will help a lot because AGI is up a lot. Okay, let me go to currency. And so my portfolio, guys, outperforming the market. Now my P&L is up on the year. So P&L back to up on the year here. And I put more money to work. So I'm up 800 bucks. And remember, I was down 6,000. So I made about 6,900. So let's go into here. So percentage P&L equals the sum of about 6,900 divided by 117, I think 333. So my portfolio outperformed, guys, up about 5.8%. Okay, I have about 117,000 of risk, and had nice little days. So when I went over the trades that I was putting on yesterday, guys, all of those are up money. Okay, so I put on 4 trades in front of you guys live yesterday. And these are the ones I bought. I said I was going to put $6,000 into each in. Okay, so yesterday, when Bitcoin was around here, maybe a little bit lower, so about 24,000 at risk yesterday. Okay, and out of that 24,000 at risk, I'm up 2,000, about 2,400. So I'm up about 10% overnight on the names that I bought into. And like I said, guys, the way that I've been kind of looking at this, and I've been trying to do so many different things of what I want to do, but what I've been doing kind of is looking at the names and seeing where I can get pullbacks and looking at levels. So I continue to look at them and remember levels of where they want to get into. So like Agorist is a perfect example. I've been kind of stalking Agorist. I don't think Agorist is on TradingView. If Agorist gets to 170-ish, I'm gonna look to buy it. So let me see if Agorist is on TradingView. It's not, but it's on TradingView versus Bitcoin, I think. I can't, wait, can I do it versus UTC? Where's that? Ooh, maybe you can, hold on. Oh, okay, cool, you can get to Agorist. Okay, so this is Agorist, and you see these big tails in the bottom. So whatever, like, I always like kind of like remember like levels that I want to get into, because when Bitcoin sells off, these other names are going to sell off with it. So this is Agorist here. And it looks like TradingView is getting a lot more names. Just let me just see where the market is real quick. Market getting smoked. So I'm always trying to like remember levels. So this is Agorist here. And this is the level where we've seen it hit 4 times. Okay, so if I wanted to get into Agorist and I see, you know, Bitcoin selling off overnight or something like that, if we get down to about 160, I'll be looking to buy some more Agorist. Okay, yesterday I screwed up Hush, and I should have bought Hush last night. Let's go to cryptos. There's no Hush in USD. Let me go to see if I can get it here. Hush USD. So I can't get it. Looks like I can do it here. I was gonna buy Hush yesterday. It got down to 150. It looks like it got down to 121. But Hush was a name I was looking to add at 150. So when I go to my portfolio and I look at, you know, what names I want to add, I don't personally, and this is just me, and you know everybody trades differently, I don't try to add to names that I've made money on. So Vertcoin, bought it at $1, now it's $2.60. IOTA bought it 46 cents, now it's $2.50. Golem bought it 18, 29. ZRX bought it 20, now it's 89. Neo bought it 50, now it's 94. These are all winning trades, okay? I was trying to get Hush at 150. I try to add the positions that I'm losing money because I feel like they're outperforming and they will bounce back eventually. So I'm always keeping an eye on these. You know, I added some Block Cat yesterday, and the only reason I added Block Cat yesterday because my initial buy was 175 and it was down to 107. Verge was a name that I chose, not a Mr. S name. This was a name, okay? So as we sell off, and I can show you my accounts, I'm trying to buy more names, guys, and I like when the market sells off, and I'll show you my levels here in Bitcoin. So I'll show you that I just have literally of cash sitting here, waiting to fire when we see sell-offs in the market. So let me go in here. Tomorrow, I'll be going over, I have Q-Time tomorrow. So Coin Mastery Series, I have Q-Time tomorrow for you guys. Okay, 992. Was that not it? 26553. Okay, so this is my Gemini account, guys. As you can see here, I still just have money in cash. Okay, I allocated 20,000 of that yesterday, but I still have about 40,000 just sitting here waiting to fire. I'm ready to go, guys, when I see a sell-off. And we'll look at levels for Bitcoin where I'm looking for sell-offs. And we can talk about levels I'm looking for in the individual names. I'll give you guys all my proprietary levels. If you go to GDAX, same thing. I'm in cash. So GDAX, 35,000. So I have about 75,000, and that will be my whole nut in Bitcoin. I will not be looking to buy any more cryptos out of that money. So it's like when, you know, if you're trading the stock market, if you're trading anything else, okay, it's like when I, okay, so like at the beginning of time, okay, I decided, so I think when you guys are trading, you have to figure out how much am I willing to lose. This is the exact same trade as trading equity options. It's the same thing as trading stock. It's the same thing as trading futures. How much am I willing to lose? That is more important than how much you're gonna make, okay? I said to myself, I'm willing to lose $200,000 total. Okay, so $200,000 is the most I'm willing to lose in all cryptocurrencies. Right now, I'm in about 125 cryptos, and I'm in 75 cash. Okay, and this is really funny because I'll show you this in a second. Okay, so my portfolio, I would say I'm about 60% in it, and I'm 40% cash. Okay. As Bitcoin and cryptos go higher, this number is going to go higher. So let's say I make 25 grand. This goes up to 150. Okay. So my percentage at risk is higher, and this might go then to 225. So this would actually move to 1/3 and then 2/3, right? If cryptos go lower, and let's say this goes to 75,000, I'm in now 50% cash. Okay. And how do I figure out my levels of where I want to put more capital to work? Okay, and that's where I look at levels for Bitcoin. So basically, I use Bitcoin as the S&P, and I say, I can't, you know, I could use levels different ways. So let's go to Bitcoin here on TradingView real quick. So I'm in about, you know, I have a good amount of cash really to allocate because I am short-term bearish. We might have seen a low in yesterday, though. I just keep going back to see where how my portfolio is doing. Okay, so here's Bitcoin. And yesterday's low was, I don't want Bitfinex though. I want Coinbase. Coinbase. I think it's more accurate. Okay, so here's Coinbase. The low yesterday was 16, no, that's not right. 58.73, okay? So this could be a possible double bottom here. This was one of the levels I flagged for you guys, okay? So I said I basically have 3 levels where I want to start buying cryptos. So the way that I look at it, and you guys can look at it this way or you cannot, okay? You're not gonna be able to predict where your individual coins are gonna go if you want to start buying stuff. So, you know, the number one thing you need to do, and you sit here and you listen to Mr. S, you listen to AK, you listen to Mark, you listen to Jonathan, okay? The first thing you need to do is have a shopping list, okay? I basically just use Mr. S's shopping list, okay? Because I know he does a lot more research than me. I don't want to do other research, so I just use all his coins. He knows it, okay? So you come up with a shopping list. You come up with a list of cryptos that you want to possibly buy, okay? And then you can come up with them on one of 2 ways. You can look for levels in BTC. Levels in BTC. And when they hit that level in BTC, wherever the price of your individual coin is, you just buy it. Okay? And the other way to do it is you look for levels in individual coins. Okay? So I have my shopping list. My shopping list consists of AGI, which I've added so many times I might be probably out of AGI as long as it stays above 40 cents. I mean, I couldn't add till like a quarter. 8Share, Agoras. I'm looking at Hush again, guys, that are on the $1.50 level. So if Hush gets to about $1.50, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, Hush. I added a Block Hat, so I'm done adding Block Hat. I'm probably done adding AGI. So this is my shopping list. 8Share. Oh, and Pivx. This is my shopping list. So I can look at one of 2 things. I can look at levels of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin traded down to about 5,900 yesterday. This was one of my levels. My first level was 7,200. That was support. My second level was that right there. This should be key support here in Bitcoin, 5,900. And then my next level is around this 4,300. I do not think we ever get to the Jamie Dimon bottom, which is about 2,950. Okay, so I have my shopping list. This is my shopping list. HShare, Agoras, or Hush. Okay, so this is kind of their process of how you should be looking at stuff. First thing, come up with a shopping list. Second thing, look at levels of BTC. So my levels in BTC are around 5,800. It almost got there yesterday, it didn't. So 5,800 is level 1. There's a big SEC ruling today, guys, that's going to talk about Bitcoin, so be very careful today. Level 2, well, actually level 1 was around 7,100, which is where we are right now. Okay, we might get resistance here. Level 2 is 5,800, and level 3 is 4,300. And I like to buy more as we go down. So let's say I had like 100,000. So if I had 100,000, I put in about 25,000 here. I want to put in about 32,000 here. And that puts me at 57. This would give me about 43,000 here. Okay. So this is how I look at everything, guys. Okay. Or you could come up with a list of individual pricing. How would I do that? I can show you in a second. So make a shopping list because we are in a downtrend in the short term. I believe in cryptos long term, but you know, I'm losing money. And there's nothing I can do about that right now. I am losing money. But I have to be patient to realize it's a war, not a battle. So I have my list. This is my shopping list, guys. HShare, Agoras, Hush, and Pivx. And I can go to individual names. I can look at HShare. I don't know if they have HShare in here. So they don't have HShare in here. But I know my levels in HShare. Okay, so I bought HShare. So let's talk about levels here in HShare. So HShare. I initially bought some at 1620. Okay. Next level I bought some at was around 1220. I got some at $9. I'd buy more, but I would need a lot lower. Probably like 6.5. Okay. Let's talk about Agoras. Okay, Agoras I bought at around 275. So Agoras I bought at 275. Level 1 was about 220. I added more at $2 just because I like it a lot. And my next level is not going to be down to about $1.40. Okay, so these are my levels. Okay. Next one is Pivx, and Pivx is actually close to adding. I've only taken Pivx once, so let's go to Pivx. Pivx might have a chart on TradingView. 476. So Pivx, let's see if it's on TradingView. So Pivx I bought at 634. Hey, I don't think did I update Pivx in here? Oh, I didn't. Where is it at? 476. Oh, I just lost a little bit of money. Okay, so Pivx. Let's see if Pivx is on here. Good, it's on here. Okay, Pivx. I like at 430, and it got down to 430 yesterday. So 630 and then 430. So Pivx, I've only taken one trade. We sent a signal at about 820 and it's just got it crushed. But Pivx, I bought it at 630. I'm looking to add at around 430. So pretty close here, guys. I'm close to getting an add here in Pivx. Pivx is the closest because I haven't added it at all. And then I look to add probably around 250. Pivx is a privacy coin very similar to Monero and Dash. Okay. And the last one I'm looking to add, AGI I'm not looking to add, and the last one I'm looking to add was, so HShare, a Hush. And Hush, I should have just bought it yesterday. It was $20, and they're doing some really important airdrop. So I like Hush. So Hush, I'm looking to buy more at $1.50. I'll actually move my target, my bid up to $1.60. And you know, one thing you can look at, which is really important, guys, is that your volume of how much it trades in a day is really, really important. So look at Hush, guys. It only trades about $220,000 amount. So you don't want to be chasing this. Okay, you do not want to be chasing it. You do not want to be chasing it. So just keep that in mind. And you can go to any of them. So if you wanted to know where to buy it. So let's talk about where I could buy these individually. Hush is on Cryptopia. If you guys do not have an account on Cryptopia, you should have accounts on everything. So set up an account on Cryptopia. The next one is H-Share. H-Share you could buy on Binance. Agoras is on Bittrex. Bittrex is not taking new customers, so you could set it up on Upbit. But look at this, guys. The volume on Bittrex versus Upbit is about 5 times as much. So that's a lot. So just kind of keep that in mind. And then the last one I was going to look to add was Pivx. And Pivx should be on a lot of exchanges. It's kind of a bigger name. It's actually 65th. Upbit or Bittrex. So it's just easier for me to buy it on Bittrex because I do have an account there. Okay, so that's kind of where you guys, that's my watch list, guys. Every single person here should have a watch list and buy levels. This is very different than trading, it's trading the stock market. Like the stock market right now, I don't want to buy anything. I don't have a watch list or buy list. Okay. I don't have a watch list or buy list. Is the market rallying here? Hold on a second. Come on. Dude, just ripping. So I don't have a buy list or a watch list here in the market because I don't want to be long the market at all. But I have a buy list in cryptos. So as we talked about, your 4-step process of what you want to do. And I can't tell you which one and what names you want to do. Okay, we have 4 moderators. I use most of Mr. S's names because I know he does a lot more research. So number 1, come up with a shopping list because these are volatile and they're always going to move. So it's very, very important to come up with a shopping list. Okay, after you come up with the shopping list, you can look at levels. Okay, you can use BTC as your head, or you can look at individual levels. So you say, if BTC goes to 5,900, I want to be buying it here. You can use BTC, or you can look at levels and individual names. I've gone over my levels where I want to buy them in my names. And my names are Agoras, H-Share, Pivx, and then Hush. I personally, and this is just me, I only like to buy in the names that I'm down money in. I don't know why that is, but I feel like they're oversold if I'm down. If I'm up money in them, I don't want to be buying them more at a higher level. I like to buy on discounts when they're a little bit cheaper. And let me just kind of go in here and see what's moving today, if there's any big names that is trending. Market cap wise, guys, we got down about 290 billion last night. We talked about the 830 level. Now we're at about 340. So keep an eye on that 290 level to the downside because we could potentially get all the way down to that 290 level again. And let's just go to trending real quick, and then we'll call it a day. So gainers, Stex. Do I know any of these names? Simple Token. I feel like I have a buddy who really likes Simple Token. Maybe not. Bitcoin Lightning. Oh, AGI. AGI. Look at that in the top for gainers. Let's look at losers. I don't know any of these names for losers. I wouldn't be lending it. So like 2 main things, I wouldn't be participating in anything that lends Bitcoin, I wouldn't be looking to do. So all the lending platforms I think are bad and dead. I was talking about exchanges for a while. I hate exchanges now just because Robinhood is getting into the game. I did buy some Binance. I'm down money in Binance. So I wouldn't participate in lending or exchanges. I still like blockchain technology, which would be your IOTA, which would be your AGI, stuff like that. So that is it for my portion today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are kind of figuring out my mentality. and how I trade. You know, decent day, I'm up money, which is good. So this is your Bitcoin and crypto news for 2/6/2018. Big SEC ruling today to figure out if cryptos and Bitcoin is good. Got down to 5,900 last night, so you know we're up $1,300, which is almost 20%. So, you know, I got some money back. This is weird because I don't mind if Bitcoin goes lower because I want to buy more, but the more it goes up, the more money I make. So everybody have a great day trading. Start dipping in if you're not. We're gonna have a course on ICOs, but this is a great opportunity to start buying cryptos if you haven't bought any at all. And if you bought some, good idea to add. I like this level right here, Bitcoin around the 7,100 level. All right, thanks guys, and everybody have a great day trading.